The whole Bible is a book full of law, statutes, and commandments. But the Old Testament, particularly the Tanakh or the Torah, that would be the law, the book of the law. You know what I mean? Where it tell you what you can and cannot eat, which that's what the class tonight on. We're going to show you what you can and cannot eat. I know a lot of you didn't even know that this was in the Bible. It's found right in the book of Leviticus and Deuteronomy and throughout the whole Bible, man. And like we do every class, we prove it. We prove what we saying. I ain't just going to tell you what you can and cannot eat out of my imagination. This ain't the temptation. It was just my imagination. This ain't that. This ain't the Christian church or the Muslim mosque, man. If you want to know why in Islam they stole our laws, they don't eat pork, because they stole it out the Bible. Right. The Bible was written 600 years before the Quran. So we don't get down with none of that Islam and Christianity and none of that garbage. The Bible is against Christianity in every religion, right? Not eating pork, God trying to save you from the future diseases that we would have to this very day. And we number one in, because we still ate the things that he told us not to eat. Tonight gonna be a very, very special class, man, because we think we can eat what we want to eat and we just cannot do it. Right. And I intend to prove it. So that's every Wednesday night. Every Thursday night, we got another scripture breakdown class. That's taught by Officer 5000, Officer Abraham. You know what I mean? Bring your questions and your comments. You know what I mean? We got a every day free classes. We don't charge you. This ain't, Yale or Harvard or nothing. We don't charge you, man, to get real knowledge, the real truth. We give it to you freely as our Black King Christ gave it to us, man. You understand? All right? That's every Thursday. Every Friday, you want to tune into the Lashawan Kodash, which means the holy tongue. Holy means separate. Tongue just means the language that we spoke. What language did we speak before they whooped English and Spanish and Portuguese and French into our vocabulary? Do anybody know? We definitely didn't speak none of these languages we speak now. So-called Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians are the 12 lost tribes of the children of Israel. Right. We are the children of Israel, meaning what? Our nationality is we are the Israelites. So if you're so-called Black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian, you're an Israelite. You descend from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel, and he had 12 sons. Well, the descendants of those 12 sons Jacob had, when he got his name changed to Israel, is so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians today, which would make us Israelites. That word "id" at the end of Israel, it just means son of. We're the son of Israel. We're the descendants of those 12 sons. We don't know this. We think we Negroes, Spics, we think we Negroes and Hispanics and Latinos and Native Indians. Well, that's just what the white man named us. God named us the children of Israel, the 12 lost tribes. Why are we lost? Because we over here in another land that's not our land. We got scattered during the transatlantic slave trade that God prophesied that we would go in if we broke his covenant again. And what do we do? What did we did? We broke it. Right. We broke it because we hard-headed people, man. God tell us what we can and cannot eat. We eat it anyway, and we think ain't nothing. Oh, he knows my heart. Nah, God punishes us, man. Any good parent should whoop their child. You should punish and chastise your child. Just like a good father, that's what he do to us when we break his laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You know what I mean? So in that Lashawan Kodash class every Friday, the brother Palatya, Officer of 50, shout out to that brother. He teaches that class. And Officer of 500, Officer Makawa helps him out with that class. You know what I mean? So, you want to come and learn our language, what language we spoke before they whooped English into our vocabulary. Mexicans, Venezuelans, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, you want to learn what language you spoke before you start speaking Latin and Hispanic and Spanish. You see what I'm saying? You were speaking Hebrew because we are the Israelites. We family. That's right. If you Mexican, Venezuelan, Guatemalan, Native Indian, Honduran, Brazilian, Panamanian, Puerto Rican, Native Indian, Jamaican, Trinidad, Tobago, Negroes, Haitians, we God's chosen people, man. We family. They divided and conquered us. We don't even know we family. When they divided and conquered us, they did a hell of a good job with that slavery, man. But the Israelite School of UPK is here to wake you up to the truth about who we really are according to the scriptures. What we ought to do and how we ought to govern ourselves until our Black King Yahushua returns and free us out of this hellhole like he did when we was in Egypt, when we were slaves in Egypt, man. You understand? So that's every Friday. Every Saturday we got a Sabbath class. You want to come to the Sabbath class, man, because the Sabbath day It's actually Saturday. From Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Saturday. That's the Sabbath. Christians think the Sabbath is Sunday, which is why they go to church on Sunday. And they don't know they worship in the sun. That's why it's Sunday. You know what I mean? So we'll get right into it, man. Give me the topic of the class again, Doc.
Cons. What we can and cannot eat according to the nigger God.
According to who?
The nigger God.
Don't get scared, Christians. The word nigger just means black. That's all it means. It don't mean ignorant. The so-called Caucasians, they the ignorant ones. They tried to make it a derogatory term when they know we had lands over in other countries named Niger, which is where the word nigger come from, or nigger or negro. It all means black. And listen, I'm black and I'm proud, like James Brown said. If you black and you brown, you better be proud, because we the best people on the planet, man. You understand me? Right? So without further ado, we're going to get right into it, man. We're going to show you what you can and cannot eat according to the nigger God, not according to some Arab God in Islam and Muslims, not according to some white God like Christianity and all that garbage, not according to Hinduism like the people in India. You know what I mean? Not like the Chinese God, the Buddhist God. Man, there's so many fake, false religions out here. It's ridiculous, man. The Bible is against all religions. It's just a book of laws that make you a better people than the rest of the races. That's all. God wanted, we his chosen people. He chose us to rule the earth. But because we broke his covenant, we broke his word, we broke what he told us to do and not to do, he let these white honkies rule over us. These nasty, stinking trailer park trash honkies, he allowed them to rule over us. He's using them as a whooping stick on us, man. They were created to be the devil that the Bible speaks of. Only to be a whooping stick on us. But if we obey God, we'll be over them. They won't have no power to be no whooping stick on us, man. You understand? So without further ado, man, give me the book of Matthew chapter 5. And we're going to start at verse 17, Baba Kasha.
Khan. Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I come to destroy the law.
Pause. I told you right before the class started that the law, the book of the law, is the Old Testament. Now, what this brother's reading now, this is our black King Christ speaking. Anytime you read in the Bible and you see words written in red, it's our black King Christ. His real name is Yahushua. It ain't Jesus. Jesus is a Greek name. The letter J wasn't even invented 2,000 years ago. It was only invented 400 years ago. Christ walked the earth 2,000 years ago. His name is Yahushua, the greatest black man that ever walked the face of the earth, man. What did he say again? Read it again.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I come to destroy the law.
Our black King Christ said, think not that I come to destroy the law. What does that mean? Think not that I come to destroy the Old Testament. You understand? The law of Moses. Moses was an Israelite too. Today, Moses was from the tribe of Levi. Today, the tribe of Levi would be Haitians. Our King Christ that's speaking now in the book of Matthew, he's from the tribe of Judah. So today, Christ would be a Negro, a.k.a. a nigger. You understand? Read on. He said, think not that I come to destroy the law. So think not that I came to destroy the Old Testament. Read.
Or the prophets.
Or the prophets. The prophets is back in the earth right now, right here in the Israelite school of UPK. That's what you do when you become born again. That old man, that old you, it dies. That one that smoked that weed, the one that ate the things in this Bible that God told you not to eat, oh, that old bastard dies. Then you become a brand new person. You get a brand new spirit. A spirit of a prophet is subject to a prophet. Meaning what? You was born to be a prophet. The Lord knew you was a prophet from day one. He called the children of Israel a nation of kings and prophets. But however, we believe the white man's lies, the Africans' lies, the Arabs' lies, the Chinese lies through religion. And we start believing their lies and their religion, and that made us false prophets. So now the prophets in the ISUPK is here to wake you up back to the truth, man. You understand? Because we're in the last days. You understand? Read on.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
But to do what?
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Christ didn't come to do away with the Old Testament. He came to fulfill the Old and the New Testament. You understand? Read on.
Verse 18. For verily I say unto you,
Verily mean truly. So truly I say unto you, read on.
till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
Hey, listen, he said, until heaven and earth pass. If you look up in the sky, I still see clouds and the sun and the moon.
Right.
So the heavens ain't passed. We standing on ground. The earth ain't passed. So then he said, well, not one jot or one tittle. You want to know what that means? Not one crossing of a T or a dot of an I is going to pass from the law until all be fulfilled in these prophecies in this Bible. And Christ ain't came back yet. So guess what? The law is still in effect. We still supposed to be keeping God's law. Now, the Christian church, they'll tell you the Old Testament is done away with. We don't got to keep the Old Testament no more. That's a lie. Okay, Christian, taking tithes is in the Old Testament.
Right.
You sure keeping that old school law. Why you cherry picking? Why you keeping that law? Because you want to get rich. You're all about money, Christian. Each and every last one of you stinking Christians is about money, man. And the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil, man. The love of money is the root of all evil, which is why a black man think he can eat what he want to eat, man. You understand? Because he think he got money. He got to eat, what the white man called delicacies and what the Bible called trash. What's the topic of the class, huh?
Not one con. What we can and cannot eat according to the nigger God.
According to the nigger God, we about to get into right into what we can and cannot eat. Let me get the book of Leviticus, chapter 11. We're going to start at verse 1, Baba Kasha. We're going to get back to this scripture later on in the class. But right now, I know niggas got a short attention span. So I'm gonna get right into the scriptures of what we can and cannot eat, man. Let's get right into it. I know that's what y'all want to see. You know what I mean? You got to show me, nigga. You know what I mean? Hey, and I ain't mad at you because you've been lied to in the Christian church.
Right.
We've been lied to in all these religions and in your schools and your grandmama and her mama. They just been fed slave food. They didn't know. Yeah, they just believe what the white man been telling them, man. And in case you didn't know, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man.
Right.
You understand? Now we're gonna get right into this thing. Read what you got. The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 1. So, Lockie, if y'all got any questions, please type it into the chat. You know what I mean? You got any comments? Please type it into the chat. All right. Like and share the class, please. Share it on Facebook. Share it on all platforms. All right. Read what you got out.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 1. And the Lord spoke unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto the children of who?
Israel.
No, speak unto the children of the Africans.
Israel.
No, speaking into the children of the white people.
Israel.
No, speaking to the children of the Arabs.
Israel.
No, speaking to the children of the Chinese.
Israel.
It says Israel. Black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian man, we are the children of Israel.
Right.
That's the world's biggest lie, that we African Americans, you Mexican, you Puerto Rican, you Dominican, all that's lies. If you so-called Black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native Indian, we are the children of who?
Israel.
Say it one more time for the Christians in the back.
Israel.
Man, this whole Bible is talking about the children of Israel. Now, if you got a mind, if you got any kind of sense in your head, you should be asking yourself, who the hell is these children of Israel?
Right.
That's who I want to find out. Who in the hell are they today? Well, we're going to find out. Keep reading.
Verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat.
That ye shall what?
Eat.
Look at that, man. How did any of y'all know that God had a dietary law in this Bible about what Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians were supposed to eat? I'm about to show it to you right now. Read it again.
Leviticus.
From these are the beasts you're supposed to eat.
Con on one con. These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
Yeah, so we're making it clear that it's some beasts. What's beasts? Like cows. That's a beast. Bison, goat, lamb. It's a lot of beasts. A lion is a beast. A dog is a beast. Cat is a beast. You understand? That's where you get all your leopards and all that. You know what I mean? Lioness, they actually cats. They are beasts. You see? Kangaroo is a beast. An elephant is a big old beast. You know what I mean? You got some wildebeest. God is about to show you what of those beasts aka animals that we can eat and we cannot eat. Let's get right into it. Keep reading.
These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
You see that? He about to name some beasts that we can eat that are among all the other animals. We're going to name some animals we can eat that's among all the other animals on the earth. All right? Now, you'll never get showed this in the Christian church or the Muslim mosque or anywhere else other than the Israelite school of UPK under commanding General Yohana, man. Keep reading.
Verse 3. Whatsoever parted the hoofs and is cloven footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts that shall ye eat.
Now, read that again. Slow it down a little bit so you can, get the words pronounced correctly.
Con. Leviticus chapter 11, verse 3. Whatsoever parted the hoof.
Pause right there. Whatsoever parteth the hoof. Look at my fingers. That's a parted hoof. Y'all see that? Y'all ever see an animal with a parted hoof like that? Some animals have parted hoofs. So it's saying whatsoever have what?
Parted the hoof.
Parteth the hoof. Go ahead.
And is cloven footed.
And is cloven footed. That's the same thing as a parted hoof. Read.
And cheweth the cud.
And cheweth the cud. What is cud? Cud is eating. You ever seen a cow eat like grass or hay or something like that? What they do is they have 4 different stomachs. And every time they chew, that's why you always see their mouth chewing. Because what they do, it goes into one stomach and it comes back up. They regurgitate it and they chew it again. And it goes back down. It goes into another stomach and it comes back up and they chew it again and regurgitate it. And that's how they filter out all the toxins that's in, because they're vegetarians. You see what I'm saying? They don't eat other animals like other beasts do. They're vegetarians. So it's almost like eating a whole lot of salad. You know what I mean? You know how you ever ate some good salad and some good fruit and vegetables, and then you sit down and take a dump, it come out smooth. You know what I mean? Right. If you, matter of fact, you feel better. Well, it's some animals on the earth that eat clean things too, and don't eat unclean things. You know what I mean? Just like a cow or a goat or anything like that. They eat hay or grass, and they just keep regurgitating. The cow particularly keep regurgitating because, again, they got 7 different stomachs. And each compartment of the stomachs filters and cleans out and regurgitates the grass and the hay that it ate. So read it from the top so they can understand. This
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 3. Whatsoever parted the hoofs and is cloven footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts that shall ye eat.
Whatsoever is cloven footed. You see my hand? Cloven footed. It got to be cloven footed and it got to divide the hoof. And it has to eat grass or hay. You know what I mean? Chew up the cud, regurgitate it, go into another compartment in their stomachs. And then for their liver and everything to filter out all the toxins that they eat. And then, you know what I mean? That's how, you know what I mean? And it also makes good fertilizer too. Cows and things like that. That's where they get fertilizer from. You know what I mean? And all that. All right. Keep reading.
Verse 4. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew it, the cud.
So now it's about to show you some animals that you cannot eat. Now, I already told you the animals you can eat. You can eat cow. You can eat deer. You can eat bison. Oxtails, you know what I mean? Get them steaks, man. Eat them good steaks and them good hamburgers, man. You know what I mean? And it's okay if you want to go vegan too. But this Bible is just showing you of the animals what you can eat. So don't let a vegan tell you that you cannot eat red meat, because God said a cow is clean, because a cow divided the hoof and he cheweth the cud and he's cloven footed. So we can eat a cow, we can eat a deer. You know what I mean? We can eat bison. You know what I mean? We can eat venison. You know what I mean? We can eat all that. All right, keep reading. Now we're about to see what we cannot eat of these animals. Read.
Or of them that divided the hoof, as the camel.
You can't eat no damn camel, man. You know what I mean? Why can't you eat a camel? Because a camel, he got like a horse. He got like a horse foot. You know what I mean? He don't divide the His feet are not divided. And he's not cloven footed. That's number one. You know what I mean? So you can't eat a camel. What did it say? Like a what?
As the camel.
You can't eat a camel because a camel does not have cloven feet. And they don't divide the hoof. You know what I'm saying? And a camel, let me tell you something about a camel too. A camel was created just like a horse for transportation. It's certain animals God created to be, that's where you get horsepower from. That's why Mustang stole and put a horse in front of it, because they know that was the very first transportation. It wasn't meant for food. All right? But you got Arabs eating camels over there right now. They is eating camels, calling it halal. Sitting on a bed of rice. All right? You better watch what you're eating on them halal trucks. It might just be camel. Read on.
Because he cheweth the cud.
See, a camel, he chews the cud. He chews vegetation. You know what I mean? He's a vegetarian. But watch this. Read on.
But divideth not the hoof.
He divided not the hoof. The scripture before that showed you what we can't eat. The animal must have a divided hoof. Listen, this is what thus says the nigger God, not me.
Right.
All right. You had better listen and take heed. Read on.
He is unclean unto you.
He is what?
Unclean unto you.
A camel and a horse is unclean to you. Read on.
Verse 5. And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth the hoof.
It said divide him not the hoof. Read it again from the top, Baba Kasha.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 5. And the coney.
Pause right there. The coney. The coney is a short-legged rabbit. So let that be a message to you, men and women from down south. You can't eat no damn rabbit, man. A lot of people from down south, my uncles and aunties, they used to love some rabbit. I caught me a wild rabbit. Where the Bible just said the coney. A coney is a short-legged rabbit. I don't give a damn if it got short legs or long legs. You can't eat it because the Bible just said so. Read on.
Because he cheweth the cud.
He don't chew the cud. He don't got stomachs to regurgitate vegetation. You understand? Read on.
But divideth.
No. Hold on. Pause. He does chew with the cud. He is a vegetarian. A rabbit is a vegetarian. Read that again from the top.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 5. And the coney.
All right, the coney is a short-legged rabbit. Read on.
Because he cheweth the cud.
So he does chew with the cud. He's a vegetarian. So he's good on that part. Read on.
But divideth not the hoof.
He don't have a divided hoof. Rabbits have paw feet. You see what I'm saying? So you can't eat that because of that reason. Read on.
He is unclean to you.
The reason is because God just said he is unclean to you. That's the reason right there. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 6. And the hair.
Pause right there. And the hare, H-A-R-E. The hare is another type of rabbit with paw feet. It's just another type of rabbit. Read on.
Because he cheweth the cud.
He's a vegetarian. Rabbits are vegetarians. Read on.
But divideth not the hoof.
They don't have a divided hoof. Read on.
He is unclean to you.
Rabbits are unclean to you. And let me let you know something about that lie of Easter. Rabbits don't lay eggs either.
Right.
Rabbits have babies like women. You understand? Read on. What's the topic of the class? Real quick.
What we can and cannot eat according to the nigger God.
According to the black God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
According to the nigger God.
According to so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians.
To the nigger God.
Yeah, he's the God of the Israelites, man. He's the God of the children of Israel and our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who were niggers. And Christ, our black king, niggers. You understand? Nigger just mean black. That's right. Mexicans are black.
Right.
Hispanics, Latinos, Native Indians are black.
Right.
The 12 lost tribes of the children of Israel, the real Jews, are black.
Right.
We've been lied to in this place, man. And God gave us a dietary law on what we can and cannot eat. And we're going to go into it right now. But before you start verse 7, this is big right here, what he's about to read. Oh, especially black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indians. can't get enough of what this brother about to read. All right. And I'm going to pull up a short video too on what he about to read. Read what you got. Give him book, chapter, and verse, Baba Kasha. And let me get let me get the title of the class, the topic of the class, and then the book, chapter, and verse, Baba Kasha.
Khan on Khan. What we can and cannot eat according to the nigger God.
I'm about to show you niggas what you can and cannot eat. The Christian church never showed us this, man. And the very things that they eat in that Christian church at them family and friends days and all them pagan holidays that they celebrate, the very main things that they serve to our people is the very things that God told us we could not eat. And the result of us eating these things makes us number one in high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, cancer, gout, and all manner of disease throughout our bodies. Tapeworms, you understand? All types of, parasites in our body because we're eating things that were never meant to be eaten. Somebody go over there and tell the Chinese that. Read what you got out.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divided the hoof, and
the what?
Though he divided the hoof.
No, what does he? Read it again from the top, Baba Kasha.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine.
And the what?
Swine.
The what?
Swine.
What is swine? What is swine? Do anybody know in the class what swine is? I'm going to give y'all about 5 seconds to type it into the chat. What is swine? If y'all can't get it in about 5 seconds, I'm going to give it to you for time's sake. All right? Anybody in the chat? Come on, man. This is a class. Be interactive. Type it. Come on. What is swine? For time's sake, I'm going to have to give it to you. Swine is pig, man.
Right.
Swine is pig. So the Bible said what?
And the swine.
And the pig, read on.
Though he divided the hoof.
He has a divided hoof. His hands and his feet are divided like this, read.
And be cloven footed.
And he's cloven footed, which means the same thing. Read on.
Yet he cheweth not the cud.
He does not chew. He's not a vegetarian. A pig eat any and everything. And I'm about to show it to you in this video. He'll eat dog dookie. He'll eat his own dookie. He'll eat his own offspring, which means his own children, the little piglets. Y'all don't let Miss Piggy's fool y'all. They eat everything. She eat Kermit the Frog. She eat other animals. Let me get this video and prove it to you real quick. Y'all bear with me 1 second. And Baba Kasha, I want you to get me the definition of abomination. So I'm going to pull up a video for y'all real quick. Bear with me real fast. Pull this video real fast. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling up this video to show y'all this video right quick about pork, about eating pork. Black people love them some pork, man. You know, we got to be the ones that eat all the chitlins and the pork chops and the fat bat and bacon on our salads and the Baconator at Wendy's and put extra bacon. Listen, I'm gonna show you something about that pig, about that pork, and it's in the Bible. We just seen it, and we're gonna go back over it again. I'm gonna stay on this pork for a second. Let me pull this video up. Yeah, we on y'all neck today. 1 second. I'm pulling up a video. Give me 1 second. All right. There you go. Let's see. There it is right there. Pop right up for me. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm about to put it on the screen so y'all can see it. All right. All right. 1 second. All right, there it is right there. So I want to go straight to it though.
Pork is not a good food because it contains toxins. To make matters worse, the heat does not kill the poison. Pork also absorbs toxins and remains in the meat. When we eat pork, all the toxins enter our body. Pork's like a sponge. Their meat is 30 times more than beef. Number 2. Pork contains a lot of fat, so eating a real waste. They eat everything, including urine, feces, dirt, rotting animal meat, maggots, and rotting vegetables. They even eat cancer cells from other pigs or animals. Hi, welcome to my channel Stay Healthy Stay Alive. Today our topic is 10 dangerous health problems of eating pork. Number 1. Pork is not a good food because it contains toxins. To make matters worse, the heat does not kill the poison. Pork also absorbs toxins and remains in the meat. When we eat pork, all the toxins enter our body. Pork meat and fat soak up toxins like a sponge. Their meat is 30 times more than beef. Number 2. Pork contains a lot of fat, so eating pork regularly leads to obesity. Products such as pork and ham, bacon and sausages cause fat directly in the buttocks and stomach, leading to weight gain. Number 3. Unlike other animals, pigs do not sweat or perspire. Sweating is a way to eliminate toxins from the body. Pigs don't sweat, so toxins stay in their bodies and their meat. Number 4. The pig is so poisonous and dirty that nature had to prepare a sewer or drain that runs through each leg with an exit at the bottom of the leg. From this opening comes pus and dirt that his body cannot quickly enter his system. Some of this pus gets into the meat of pig. Number 5. Pigs have a harmful worm called trichina. When trichinella enters the human body, it quickly reaches the muscle of our heart. It can pose a serious threat to our health. Anyone who eats pork infected with the trichinella worm is at risk of possible death. Number 6. Pork is dangerous to health. Many diseases are caused by pigs. Some of them are Alzheimer's disease, asthma, diabetes, heart disease, and even impotence. This is due to the poor environment that pigs live in, as well as all the dirt that they often eat as food. Number 7. Pork has a high level of cholesterol and is therefore dangerous to health. In addition, pigs produce high levels of antibody hormones with high cholesterol and lipids. All of these are serious threats to our health. Eating pork causes serious health problems, and this has been scientifically proven. Number 8. Pigs have more than a dozen parasites inside them, such as tapeworms, flukes, and trichinella. Normally, bacteria in food are killed during cooking. But this is not the case with pork. Bacteria will not die at any cooking temperature. These live bacteria will continue to live in our bodies. Number 9. Swine flu is one of the deadliest diseases in the world. Swine flu occurs in all regions of the world. For example, the swine flu in Mexico and North America caused the slaughter of pigs, leading to the transmission of all the viruses of the disease to humans. Number 10. When eating beef, it takes 8 to 9 hours to digest the meat, so the little toxins in the meat slowly enter our system and are filtered by the liver. But if you eat pork, it only takes 4 hours to digest the meat. So we can get higher level of toxins in less time. Cows have a complex digestive system with 4 stomachs, so it takes more than 24 hours to digest their vegetarian diet, thus cleansing their food of toxins. In contrast, a pig's stomach only takes about 4 hours to digest bad food and turn the poisonous food into meat. If you like our video, don't forget to like and share it. And subscribe our channel for more interesting
Now there goes some science for you right there for all you people that say science ain't in the Bible. Before that white honky said anything that he said, read verse 7 again. Give me the book, chapter, and verse. Matter of fact, give me the topic of the class.
Con, not one con. What we can and cannot eat according to the nigger God.
The nigger God created science, man. And listen, you don't want to not eat pork because the unhealthy reasons that it does to your body. The number one reason you should not eat pork is because God said not to eat it.
Right.
That's first and foremost, man. Anything else comes second. I don't give a damn about the health reasons. You don't eat pork because God said don't eat it. Read what you got out.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine.
And the what?
Swine.
Swine is pig, man. Pork. Read.
Though he divided the hoof.
Though he divided his hoof. He got a divided hoof. Read.
And be cloven footed.
And he's cloven footed. Read on.
Yet he cheweth not the cud.
He cheweth not the cud. He's not a vegetarian. We just showed you in the video. He eat everything. Feces, his own piglets, plastic, any damn thing. And that pig will eat anything that you put in front of. Have you ever heard of a pig pen? Some of y'all rooms is a pig pen right now, sloppy and messy. Before we had a sanitation department, guess who ate all the trash? Pigs. This what you now. A little bit later on, after the pigs, we would burn the trash, and then a little bit later on, that's when we had a sanitation department. But pigs was the number one thing that ate all garbage, all trash. All right, read on.
And be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
He does not chew grass or hay or any vegetation. He chews any damn thing. Read.
He is unclean to you.
He is what?
Unclean to you.
What did God say about science?
Unclean to you.
God said a pig and pork is unclean to you, man. It was in the Bible the whole time. Imagine if the Christian pastors would have taught us this, man, when we was in there singing and dancing and moonwalking down the goddamn aisle. Talking about we feel the Holy Spirit, when really you just got diabetes in your body. That's really what you're feeling.
Right.
You're trying to shake it off when you hear some music. When really you feel them diabetes on your behind. You feel that cancer on your behind, because that's what comes from eating pork. You see, nothing but deadly diseases, man. All right. And I'm a diabetic to this day because I used to eat tons of pork. Now I'm 40 years old. Imagine eating pork a whole, damn near 30 years.
Right.
And that build up, what it did to my body. That's why I thank the Most High for the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yana, man, for coming here teaching us the truth, man. You know what I mean? But see, guess what, though? I don't give a damn. You can't get me to eat pork now. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's because I'm going to keep God's law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
That way, you know what I mean? If I die, so what? So be it. I died keeping his law, statutes, and commandments. He'll give me a better body.
Right.
And I'll come back into the truth in my next life, in reincarnation through a newborn baby. Through somebody that's in this school, man. You see? The spirit of a prophet is subject to a prophet, man. I'll come right back in the truth, man. That's why I'm in the truth now, because whoever I was in my past life must have been in the truth. I just pray I endure to the end until our Black King Christ come back.
Right.
But you don't got to worry about me eating no nasty pork. Why? Because what it say?
He is unclean to you.
Because it's unclean to you. All right. Since they don't believe me, go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 8. I'm going to show you pork again in the Bible, since y'all only think it's in Leviticus. Let me show you this in Deuteronomy. But this time, he going to make it clear cut. You know what I mean? He ain't saying all that divide and all. He letting you know. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. Well, he going to say divided, but still, go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 8.
Go ahead.
And the swine.
And the what?
Swine.
Swine is pig, pork. All right? That baconator, them pork chops, them chitlins you black people niggas love. Read.
Because it divided the hoof.
Because it divided the hoof. Read.
Yet cheweth not the cud.
Yet cheweth not vegetation. Pigs don't eat vegetations. They're not vegetarians. They eat feces and other animals and dead people. They'll eat a human body. So because it don't chew with the cud, which is grass or hay or vegetation, read.
It is unclean to you.
It is what?
Unclean to you.
Pork is unclean to you. Thus says the Lord. But watch this. Read on.
Ye shall not eat of their flesh.
Say it again.
Ye shall not eat of their flesh.
Say it again to Black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian niggas.
Ye shall not eat of their flesh.
See, white people can eat it all day. They call it the other white meat. But God said to the children of Israel, Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians, this is what he said about pork. Read.
Ye shall not eat of their flesh.
Ye shall not eat of their flesh. We ain't never supposed to eat pork, man. So because we ate pork, God had to give us, and now we number one in high blood pressure and high cholesterol. Then colon cancer, breast cancer. We getting all these cancerous diseases that's rare. It's because it's coming from the Lord. Because you ate all that pork, man. And ain't even trying to stop lying on God, blaspheming God, talking about you can pray over it. God is good. God is great. Thank you for what I ate. That's a goddamn lie. God said what?
Ye shall not eat.
Ye shall not what?
Ye shall not eat.
You shall not eat, Christians. What book and chapter and verse you in, Baba Kasha?
Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 8.
Read it again from the top.
And the swine, because it divided the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud. It is unclean unto you.
It is unclean to you, children of Israel. If you go to the beginning of this chapter, it says, speak unto the children of Israel. So it's specifically talking to a specific people, man. The context ain't for everybody. It's specifically for the children of Israel.
Right.
So who's number one in all these diseases today because of what we eat? And we got to go to the dialysis and get our legs and arms chopped off because of what we ate, the children of Israel. So the law still stands. God is real, man. This Bible is a living word, man. It's the God of this Bible is a living God. So his word still lives, meaning we still got to obey it. But Christians say, oh, we don't got to do that. The law done away with. Taking tithes is in the Old Testament.
Right.
Why are you still taking tithes if the law done away with? Do away with the tithes then, since it's done away with. You won't do that because you're a money-hungry piece of filth. Right? And get that brother a hand, man. The brother in the chat he say Esau sneaking pork in everything. Get that brother a hand. They put pork in your toothpaste, in your in damn near everything. In the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, we so zealous for the Lord and keeping his law, statutes, and commandments. Every product that we pick up in the grocery store, we read the ingredients. You got to watch. You see beef on the little pizza, frozen pizza, for instance, or something like that. You got to go read that because that beef that's in that mixed in with pork. You're not going to know that unless you go read those ingredients.
Right.
So I advise you to go read every ingredients on every product that you buy from this day forth to show the Lord that you want to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. Maybe he just might defend us from being number one on the bottom of society, man.
Right.
Maybe he might defend us from being shot in our backs and them honkies not being found guilty, man. You understand? Don't eat it because you want to be rich and want to hit the lottery. Don't eat it because thus says the Lord. Because you want to obey the nigger God, man. What's the topic of the class, huh?
Con. What we can and cannot eat according to the nigger God.
According to who?
The nigger God.
Yeah, man. See, y'all eating according to the white God, the honky God. Y'all eating what's according to the Arab God and the Chinese God and the African God, eating fufu. That nasty, all that nasty African food they got out. Y'all eating what's according to the African God, man. God didn't say eat none of that garbage, man. Eating with your hands, all disgusting. Black people, Black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian, aka the Israelites, the real Jews, the children of Israel, we're the cleanest people on the planet, man.
Right.
We don't eat with our fingers and stuff like that. That's disgusting, man. Black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native Indian women do what to their chicken? Clean it before they cook it. They do something called clean it, and they do something called season it. That's something honkies don't know nothing about. Oh, them trailer park trash don't know nothing about that. You understand? Y'all see the TikTok videos, you know what I mean? And they pushing it on us too. You notice if you go down your timeline on any social media, they pushing the agenda. They got people making sounds, eating all kind of abominations, such as pork. You see? Hey, Makawa, what's going on now? Hey, what's going on now? Come. Read it again from the top for the hard-headed Christians that say we can pray over it. And what they do, they put a little oil on their head. Y'all remember, do anybody remember going to church and they put some of that oil in your head, do a cross on your head?
Right.
Don't you know they was giving you the mark of the beast? They literally was giving you the mark of the beast, that cross. That represent the hanging of our nigger brother, our black king, Yahushua Mashiach Christ, man. They was literally giving you the mark of the beast. And then you'll go home and do what? Or go to a restaurant after church and do what? Eat a honey glazed ham. When the scripture said what?
Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass.
You can't eat their flesh nor touch them. God made it. He took it a step further. He said, not only can't you eat them, what did he say after you can't eat their carcass?
They shall eat of the carcass. It is unclean to you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh.
You shall not eat of their flesh, which is a carcass. Their body is a carcass. That's why you got the black caucus. They say in a body of black people in politics, a carcass is just a body or flesh. Read on.
nor touch their dead carcass.
We ain't even supposed to touch their dead carcasses, man. So if anybody work in a restaurant and you dealing with pig, don't ever touch that with your bare hand. You better have on some gloves, because the Lord just said what?
Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass.
You should not do what? Touch the dead carcass.
Touch their dead carcass.
We ain't even supposed to touch them, man. So again, if you working at any kind of restaurant or any factory that's dealing with pigs and hogs and all that, you know what I mean? Listen, don't even touch them unless you got gloves on. If you own a farm or a ranch, put gloves on when you touch that unclean animal. It's unclean. Thus says the Lord, man. That's how poisonous and disgusting God made them animals to be. He made them to eat the trash of the earth and all the toxins and the filth. That's what he made them for. All right. Now let's go back to Leviticus, man. Go back to Leviticus. You know what? No, let's go to the Maccabees in the Apocrypha. Let me show you some niggas in the Bible who was zealous like the brothers and the sisters in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. What do I mean by zealous? We got the spirit and the vibe of the Lord, man. Like we okay, if you're in the Christmas spirit, you'll do everything that's pertaining to Christmas, like wearing the sweaters, drink the eggnog. They zealous for Christmas. They in the Christmas vibe. They got the spirit of Christmas, Christmas spirit. Well, when you got the spirit of the Lord, meaning you're going to do everything that represents the Most High. You understand? Meaning you're going to be zealous. You're going to have a vibe to obey him. You know what I mean? A lot of people obey the traditions of Christmas and all that, but you don't want to obey God. Make that make sense to me. Make it make sense, man. And guess who don't want to obey? Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians, God's chosen people. He chose us to rule the earth in righteousness, but we wanted to be disloyal to the black God of Abraham, the nigger God, man. Disloyal, man. When you eat pork, you a disloyal bastard.
Right.
That's what you are to the Most High God. And you disloyal to our black King Christ who died for your black ass.
Right.
Let me get 2 Maccabees, man, chapter 7. We're going to start at verse 1, man. I'm going to show you some niggas that had the spirit of the Lord. If you're in that Christian church, you do not have the spirit of the Lord. You got the mark of the beast. Read what you got.
2 Maccabees, chapter 7, verse 1.
God.
It came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law.
This is 7 brothers that was that was overtaken by the Greeks. The Greeks is white people. You know what I mean? So these are the Maccabees, man. You know what I mean? These are the Maccabees. These brothers right here was niggas, man. All right. So what they did, a king today like Donald Trump or white people that's ruling over us, they compel us to eat pork today because they put it in everything, like the brother said online. They put it in everything, in all the foods, because they know that if we disobey our God, he'll fight against us and allow them to rule over us. But if we obey him, they know that we'll rule over them.
Right.
So they put sneak pork in everything to deceivingly make us disobey our God, man. So, but these brothers and sisters right here, they were some courageous brothers and sisters. They were no cowards. They was one West.
Right.
Read.
And compelled by the king against the law.
Against the what?
The law.
They was compelled by the king against the law. We are compelled by white society to break God's what?
Law.
To break God's what?
Law.
To break God's law, man. So you got to read them ingredients if you want, because God he got angels around us every day watching what we do.
Right.
He gonna watch and see if you sit there and read that ingredients or not, or if you were just a hungry, greedy bastard that got all your food stamps and just filling your big fat mouth with all kind of pork. Read.
To taste swine
To
flesh.
do what?
Taste swine flesh.
These brothers, these 7 brothers and 8 mothers was compelled, meaning it was pressed upon them, meaning they was making them eat what?
Swine flesh.
Making them eat pork, man. White people was making them eat pork back in the day when we was in Greece and we was in Rome, because they wanted us to break the laws of our God, the laws of our fathers, man. Read.
And were tormented.
And we was tormented. Them 7 brothers was tormented and they mother, man. They was tormented for not eating pork. Tormented, man. Now look at you. You're not being tormented. You can't read. I don't think you got to do is read some ingredients. You're not being tormented. They was tormented for not eating, man. Read.
with scourges and whips.
They was whooping them if they didn't eat pork. If you turn down, that's why we so in tune to eating that slave food now. Because that's what they made us eat, man. You see? Even in slavery. They made us eat swine's flesh because they know that was against the God of the niggers. And if we disobeyed the nigger God, he would be against us, man. But if he was with us, man, we will be ruling the earth just like the white man. We supposed to be ruling the earth now. But because we ate, now we freely eat pork without even reading any ingredients. I eat pork. I ain't no Muslim. We ain't no Muslim either, bitch.
Right.
It's right here in the Bible. If you shut your goddamn mouth, read.
Verse 2. But one of them that spoke first said thus.
Listen what this brother said right here. This brother right here has some what we in the ISUPK call balls. 2 testicles, nutsack balls.
Right.
You Christians ain't got no balls today. You sitting there, pork juice running down your goddamn face. Every Sunday, you done stop by McDonald's and had a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Or bacon, egg, and cheese, because you can't resist eating pork. Read.
What wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die.
We are ready to die. Them brothers was ready to die like the KC4, man. Like the Kentucky 8, man. They was ready to die to serve our black King Christ, man. You want to know who we fight for? Yahushua is who we fight for, man.
Right.
We fight for our black King Yahushua, man. You understand? And we don't care what fake Israelite group come up against us wearing purple. We don't care about what Christian church come up against us, what police station, what Navy, Army, whatever, man. Ku Klux Klan. Let me tell you something. It's ISUPK against every goddamn body, man.
Right.
That's how this brother right here felt. Listen, he was proud to be a nigger and serve the nigger God. What did he say again?
We are ready to die.
We are ready to die, man. But that's our problem. We're not ready to die, man. We're too comfortable. Happy wife, happy life. Fuck that bitch. And you a bitch ass nigga for listening to her. Tell her we ain't eating no more pork. Matter of fact, don't bring no more pork in this house.
Right.
Read all the ingredients from now on. You want to know why? Because I love my children and I love you. What is love? Correction. ISUPK, we correcting you right now. Might be rude in speech. Being rude is not a sin. But however, you won't find me eating no pork.
Right.
Read on.
We are ready to die.
We are ready to what?
We are ready to die.
No, I'm so hungry. Ain't nothing else out there to eat. I can just eat. I get this all I got.
We are ready to die.
You better be ready to effing die. Read.
Rather than to transgress the laws.
Rather than to do what?
Transgress the laws.
No, the law is done away with.
Transgress the laws.
These brothers rather die than to transgress the laws of the nigger God, man. The black God of blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians, man. They say I would rather die. And ISUPK, we're the only ones on the planet that's willing to die and not eat pork. Because why? What's the topic of the class, huh?
What we can and cannot eat according to the nigger God.
Now let's go back to Leviticus chapter 11, and we're going to go to verse 7. I done hit hard on the pig. Go to verse 9. Now let me show you what you can and cannot eat that's in the waters. Now I just showed you cannot eat. We showed you the beast that you can and cannot eat of the field. A beast is an animal. What animals you can eat, and we showed you the animals you cannot eat, right? We showed you cannot eat pork, right? Now we're about to show you what you can and cannot eat that's in the waters. Seafood. It's certain things in the water, seafood, that you can't eat, and there's certain sea creatures in there that wasn't meant for food. Just like the pig was meant to eat all the toxins and the trash of the earth, God created something in the waters to eat all the trash and toxins in the water. But it's other things that we can't eat. Now we're about to get to the scriptures on it. Read what you got out.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever have fins, whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
Them shall ye what?
Eat.
Them shall ye what?
Eat.
So the creatures that's in the water, seafood, the only seafood that we can eat, it must have fins and scales. If it only got fins and don't got scales, you can't eat it. Like crab. If it don't got fins and don't got scales, like shrimp, lobster, calamari, oysters, any shellfish. No shellfish have both fins and scales. So anything that's in the waters, in the ocean, in the sea, in the river, in the pond, it must have both fins and scales. Now, back in the day, if you my age, because I'm 40, I remember back in the day, y'all remember your uncles used to descale the fish? Those scales are on there to protect those fish from toxic parasites and toxins and things like that. That's what the scale's for, to protect the fish. You descale it and eat it. Like salmon. You can eat salmon because salmon have fins and scales.
Right.
You can eat flounder because it had fins and scales. You can eat grouper because they have fins and scales. You can eat whiting because they have fins and scales. You can eat red snapper, yellowtail snapper because they have fins and scales. You can eat these things. You can eat cod because they have fins and scales. But you cannot eat catfish.
Right.
You cannot eat tuna. They do not have fins and scales. You can't eat crab legs because those sea creatures don't have fins and scales. You can't eat shrimp because it don't have fins and scales. Read it again from the top for the hard-headed ass Christians.
Leviticus chapter
Excuse my
11.
language.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
These shall ye what?
Eat of all that are in the waters.
So the nigger God of the Bible is saying, look, little niggas, little Israelites, my chosen people, I done created all these sea creatures, and I gave you certain animals that's clean to eat, and I'm going to name them to you right now. Read.
Whatsoever have fins and scales.
Whatsoever in the water have both fins and scales. Read.
In the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
Them shall ye what?
Shall ye
So
eat.
I gave you like it's way more than what I named though. Like you can eat tilapia, but you cannot eat swifish. Swifish come from the catfish family. You know, it looks like tilapia, but it's not tilapia. They try to fillet it to make it look like it, but the actual swifish comes from the family of catfish, and catfish does not have scales. They have fins, but they do not have scales. They bottom feeders. Why do you think they always on the bottom, coming up looking all nasty and filthy and slimy? Because they don't have scales to protect their outer coat. You see what I'm saying? So now read the next verse.
Verse 10. And all that have not fins.
And all that have what?
Not fins.
And all those have what?
Not fins. And scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters.
That all that what in the waters?
Move in the waters.
Every goddamn thing that move in the water. If it ain't got fins and scales, read.
And of any living thing which is in the waters,
Mm-hmm.
they shall be an abomination unto you.
They shall be in a what?
Abomination unto you.
Did you look up that definition for me, abomination?
Count
Read the
time.
definition of abomination.
Abomination, a thing that causes this or hatred.
So God hates any animal that we call food, that he created not to be food. He know what he created the animal for. He had a purpose for he got a purpose for everything on the planet. He made certain creatures in the waters for a certain reason, but not to eat. Just like he didn't create a cat, rat, and dog to eat. Somebody tell that to the Chinese people. That's where coronavirus came from.
Right.
People eating bats, cats, rats, and dogs. If you're a dumb, stupid fool, if you still eating in Chinese and Japanese restaurants, you don't know what you eating, man. It's a known fact that they eat cats, rats, and dogs because they didn't receive the laws of God. God only gave them these laws to the children of Israel, which is why we're supposed to be ruling over them. But we got a Chinese restaurant in every ghetto. Why is that? because he's allowing these heathens to rule over us, man. Because we don't want to listen. We want to be just like them. I can't give up my crab legs, girl. No sweat. I can't give up my shrimp, girl. God up there like, okay, no sweat. How about I throw your pH balance off then, bitch? How about I make your pussy smell like that stinking crab legs that you love to eat, bitch? That's how the nigga God up there doing.
Right.
That's why your pussy stank right there. Because you want to eat all the abominations. Because God hates it, man.
Right.
He said he hated. What's the definition of abomination? I mean, yeah, give me that definition again, Baba Kasha.
Khan, sir. Abomination, a thing that causes disgust or
A
hatred.
thing that causes. Listen, a woman open up her legs and I smell that thing stinking. That causes disgust to me. That's because you're eating crab legs and shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Right.
When God said, make sure everything you eat, it have fins and scales. But you eating the stuff that don't have fins and scales. So now your poo poo gotta smell like doo-doo. Salakia. Excuse my language. Okay, go back and read that verse 10 again from the top for the hard-headed Christians, man.
Khan, sir. Leviticus chapter 11, verse 10. And all that have not fins and scales.
Don't skip over that word not. Now,
Right.
this is the things that you can't eat in the water. The thing that you're not supposed to eat in the water is everything that don't have fins and scales, such as shellfish, calamari, oysters, crab legs, shrimp, crab, lobster. You know what I mean? Y'all think y'all fancy when you going to eat that red lobster and, oh, he took me out on a date and girl, we ate the shrimp and the lobster. And God sitting up there like, yeah, I'm gonna wrap that. When y'all leave that date, I'm gonna wrap that car that y'all in around a tree or a head-on collision. You hard-headed little bastards. I told you not to eat that. How about I just kill one of your kids then? Since you want to stuff your face with abominations, stuff that I told you not to eat. Now, why in the hell your Christian pastors didn't show you this in the Bible? No sweat. The ISUPK is here now, baby. We here. You know what I mean? To teach you the truth and wake you up to the God's law, statutes, and commandments. If you was never taught God's law, statutes, and commandments, you could never keep them. So I halfway understand why our people eat what they eat, because they was never taught. But you're going to learn today. Read.
Verse 10. And all that have
Book,
not.
chapter, and verse, Baba Kasha. Let me get the topic of the class.
Khan on one Khan. What we can and cannot eat according to the nigger God.
This class is on what we can and cannot eat according to the nigger God of this Bible. I know y'all getting tired of, I'm tired of punching myself with insulin, taking them goddamn diabetic pills, man. I wish somebody in a Christian church, instead of jumping up down, titties flopping every goddamn well, would have told me what I can and cannot eat. I'm talking about they was flipping and flopping and shit. Titties, they jumping up down, flipping and flopping and shit. Nobody told me what I could eat in there, running up and down the aisles. If you love your neighbor, touch him. What in the hell that got to do? That's why a lot of the kids got molested in there. The men was like, Most High in Christ. This is my favorite part of the sermon. Touch your neighbor. Reading on.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters.
If it ain't got fins and scales, you can't eat it. You better make sure, just look it up, Google it. Does this have, or just call, no, you better just to contact a priest and prophet in the ISUPK, man. We got numbers. You go to isupk.com or isupk.org. You can get in touch with one of us priests. Go to YouTube, type in ISUPK dietary laws, ISUPK Charlotte, ISUPK, go to YouTube, ISUPK the 704. On Facebook, ISUPK Charlotte. And you'll get in touch with one of these priests in here, man. We'll tell you what you can and cannot eat. Because that's our job. That's the job of a priest. But those preachers, those pastors, don't tell you what you can and cannot eat. They tell you can eat any goddamn thing. Well, they saying these scriptures right here is a lie then. Because we just read whatsoever in the water that does not have fins and scales. Read the bottom part of it.
Scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all the moving in the waters, and of any living things which is in the waters. They shall be abomination unto you.
They shall be, God hates them. It's disgusting to God.
Mm.
God said, if you do eat something that's in the waters and it don't have both fins and scales, like shrimp, crab, and lobster, and catfish and tuna, they don't have fins and scales, so you can't eat tuna. You can't eat catfish. You can't eat crab legs. You can't eat shrimp. You can't eat lobsters. You can't eat oysters and calamari and tartar and all this other filth that the white man calls delicacies. But God said he hates it. It's disgusting. Give me the definition of abomination and then go to the next verse, Baba Kashab.
Khan, all one Khan. Abomination, a thing that causes disgust or hatred.
God hates these things. So if you do something that pissed the Most High off doing the stuff that he hates, it's only right that the wages of sin be death for you or one of your loved ones close to you because of your sin. That's worth stopping right there. Just like it's worth stopping smoking or doing drugs or being an alcoholic, it's worth not eating the things that God told you not to eat as well. We're supposed to be a righteous nation of people, blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians, because we ruled by this white devil, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, because we're ruled over by him, we follow him instead of following God, man. We follow the white God instead of following the nigger God. Some of you out there, money is your God. And then when you go get your nice career and all that, what do you go do? Go buy more shrimp, more crab, more lobster, and become a bigger sinner, putting sin on top of sin. When God ain't got no choice, you leave him no choice but to kill your whole ass. Read on.
Verse 11. They shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination.
We ain't even supposed to be touching them either. God created things in the waters to eat the toxins. When you eat the thing that eat the toxins, in our mind, because of YouTube and lies, we think that we can cook the little tapeworms and all the toxins and the little worms and that trick. We think we can cook it out these things at a certain degrees when that's not so. God created them not to be killed so easily. God created them to live through them so they can eat the top. That's what. Why you think the waters is not blue like in the Caribbean no more? You're supposed to be able to see right down in the water because we eating all the goddamn things that's supposed to filter out and clean out the waters, as shrimp, crab, lobster, and oysters and all this other stuff. The waters is black. You can't even see through the water no more. It's black. You see? Because we done ate all the things that's supposed to filter and clean the waters out, man. You're supposed to look down in 100 feet of water and look straight down to the bottom. But now you can't see a damn thing. You see? Keep reading.
Verse 12. Whatsoever have no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you.
Everything, listen, only thing you can eat in the water, it better have fins and scales. You can eat salmon, grouper, flounder, red tail, yellowtail snapper. You can eat all that. You can eat tilapia. Don't eat swai fish because that's in the family of catfish. You can't eat tuna. You know what I mean? If anybody else got some suggestions you want to type in, you want to ask what kind of fish, I'll let you know. But type it in. So if any kind of seafood that you skeptical on, hit us up and ask us if you can and cannot eat it, and we'll tell you. And when it's saying it right here, make sure it got fins and scales.
Right.
If it ain't got both fins and scales, and listen, let me tell you something. A lot of people be trying to say about that catfish. They be like, "Well, catfish got little microscopic scales." Let me tell you something, man. When Moses had these books written, the Old Testament of the law, he didn't have no goddamn magnifying glass in the water looking at damn magnifying glasses did not exist back then. He looked and seen them damn things, ain't had no scales, and he said, listen, blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Indians, the children of Israel, don't eat catfish.
Right.
They don't have scales. They got fins, but don't have scales. Yeah, but y'all try to act like he down there, Now they got microscopic scales. My microscopic my ass. All right, keep reading out.
Leviticus chapter 11.
Yeah, you think you is a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, mother? Nah, let me stop. Go ahead, keep reading.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 13.
God, hold on. Now we're about to show you what birds you can eat. We're about to get on that bird. You know what I mean? That good chicken We're going to show you what birds you can eat, man. Read what you got up.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 13. And these are they which ye shall have in abomination among the fowls.
We about to show you the birds you cannot eat. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you can eat chicken. You can eat turkey. You can eat hen, that Cornish hen. You can eat that. You can even eat pigeons. Pigeons are clean because a pigeon is a dove and a dove is clean, right? Pigeons and doves are the same bird. So you can eat them. I'm telling you, it might sound nasty to you right now, but it won't be so nasty in 1 second when we go into World War III. We're about to go into a famine like the earth have never seen. You think we're teaching y'all what you can and cannot eat for no reason? This earth is about to go into World War III. These shelves are going to be empty in the grocery stores. You better take heed. You're not going to be able to go back and look at these classes because the whole power grid is going to be shut down when they send them global thermonuclear missiles. World War III, ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles to each other. Russia and China and America and Israel and Saudi Arabia and Iraq and Iran and them African nations. Oh, World War III listen, we about to have the biggest famine on the planet. Famine means food shortage. So we're going to be scavenging around looking what we can and can't eat. I know you see it in the movies, but that's about to be real deal Holyfield. And it doesn't happen so many times throughout history. We done got so comfortable in this place, we don't think nothing like that ever can happen. Why y'all thinking they making all these movies like Independence Day or The Day After Tomorrow or all these different pandemic and epidemic movies? You think they just doing that? They doing that in case of a worst case scenario. And the worst case scenario is found in this Bible because we about to go through the worst case scenario ever called World War III. And we about to go through a famine. Y'all don't believe me. Y'all think the American dollar has failed already.
Right.
So sis, you can have $1 million in the bank and it ain't gonna mean a goddamn thing. You should have got that man he told you to shut your big, dumb, stupid ass mouth. And I can't take this. I can't take this because you don't want a man to rule over you. But wait till in the day of famine when other men is kicking in your goddamn door. And that gun is not going to protect you, sis. You're going to have mobs of racist crackers kicking in your door, man. You're going to have niggas. You're going to have everybody kicking in your door for food, shelter, water, whatever. Then you're going to wish you had that strong man then. In the ISUPK, what do you think we're doing? You think we're just hollering at people with a microphone in the Bible? We're building a effing military.
Right.
We are a military, man. And we're no cowards.
Right.
We don't bow down to pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Now, let me show you the birds you can't eat. Now, we showed you what you can and cannot eat on the field, the animals. Then we went to the waters. Now, let's show you the birds you can't eat. Read what you got out.
They shall not be eaten. They are an abomination. The eagle.
You ain't supposed to eat. Y'all don't eat the goddamn the Eagles, man. Don't eat the goddamn what's the football team name? Where they from?
Philadelphia.
Don't eat the goddamn Philadelphia Eagles, man. Come on. God damn. Thus says the nigga God, man. Read it again for the hard-headed Christians that ain't never seen this scripture. Read.
They shall not be eaten. They are an abomination.
No, you got to say the word eagle. Come on, let's go back to the eagle.
Okay. It's like that. The eagle.
That brother read. He said, "Okay." I'm messing with you. You want my Salakia, my brother. Go ahead, read it.
The eagle.
We ain't supposed to eat the Philadelphia Eagles, man. And I'm being funny, but don't eat the damn thing that's on the back of a dollar bill, man. You see the damn eagle, man. It must be something wicked with it if America got it on the back of the goddamn dollar.
Right.
Don't eat the eagle. Thus says the Lord. Read.
And the ostrich.
And the what?
Ostrich.
The ostrich. The ostrich that's a different kind of eagle. So you can't eat that either. Read on.
And the osprey.
And the osprey. You can't eat the osprey. That's a sea eagle. Read on.
Verse 14. And the vulture.
Don't eat the vulture. What's a vulture? Y'all ever seen the vulture come down, swoop down on roadkill?
Right.
You're starting to see it's a scavenger. It's predator, predatorial. It likes roadkill. It eats roadkill. Chicken don't eat roadkill. Chicken eat what? Seeds, don't it? It'll eat some corn seeds. It'll eat seeds. That's what chicken eat. Chicken don't eat another chicken. Turkey don't eat another turkey. You see? They're not scavengers. Read on.
And the kite.
And the kite. The kite, that'll be a vulture. That's another type of vulture. Read on.
After his kind.
Which is a scavenger. You know what I mean? Like if you notice the contrast, God is giving you the meek animals to eat, the ones that's not scavengers and eat other animals and other parasites and trash and garbage. He's giving us the good animals to eat. You see what I'm saying? That don't eat each other. They just eat like vegetation and seeds and things that's clean. You see what I'm saying? Read on.
And the kite after his kind.
Yeah, and the kite is a vulture. Read on.
Verse 15. Every raven after his kind.
Don't eat the goddamn Baltimore Ravens, man. Y'all started to see what the white man did. He took all the birds that we ain't supposed to eat and made NFL teams out of them.
Right.
The raven, just like a scavenger or a vulture, you know what I mean? Just like all these other scavenger, predatorial type birds. Read on.
Verse 16. And the owl.
God damn, you better not eat the damn owl. Who? That owl. That's who. Don't eat the goddamn owl, man. Thus says the nigger God of the Bible. What's the topic of the class?
Con, not one con. What we can and cannot eat according to the nigger God.
According to the nigger God, you can't eat the goddamn owl, man. Don't eat the owl. Keep reading.
And the night hawk.
Don't eat the night hawk either, man. The Seattle Seahawks. Don't eat the goddamn hawks, man. Read on.
And the cockle. It's like, is that what? Cuckoo?
Yeah.
And the cuckoo. And the hawk after his kind.
There's just another hawk, another type of hawk. Keep reading.
Verse 17. And the little owl.
Don't eat the big owl or the little owl. Read.
And the cormorant.
Yeah, the cormorant. It's a bird. Okay, it's a bird that can swim. Y'all ever seen how a bird go into water and it'll go all the way down and get a fish and come back out and swim back out with the fish? That's a cormorant. Read on.
And the great owl.
Read on.
Verse
and the cormorant, that's like a duck too. It's a bird that can swim, but it sort of looks like a duck. All right, read on.
Verse 18. And the swan.
Don't eat the swan. A swan is a part of the duck family too. You know what I mean? Them swans is beautiful, man.
Right.
Read.
And the pelican.
And the swan is the white bird with the long neck. And the pelican is Toucan Sam, man, the one on the Fruit Loops box. Don't eat him, man. Don't eat the pelican, man. Ain't that the same bird that mimic you, that talk? What's the bird that talk like you?
That's the parrot.
The parrot. The parrot and the pelican is in the same family. You can't eat a parrot or a pelican.
Right.
All right, read.
And the jar eagle.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Gear eagle.
Yeah, gear eagle. Keep reading.
Verse 19. And the stork.
Go ahead.
The heron after her kind.
So, okay, all these is birds that you cannot eat. If you read all the way down, because I can break them down and tell you what kind of birds these is. You know what I'm saying? But just for time's sake, we're going to drop down to verse 23. Now that's going to show you all what the birds you can and cannot